What was the first concert you ever went to? Can you remember?
I went to a concert at this basketball classic that they used to have in New York, where the high schools used to play against each other in Nassau Coliseum. And I saw Dana Dane come out with I think he had on like a coyote fur, and he walked out there with 2 Alaskan Huskies, I think.
Wow.
And I never understood why he came out there with the dogs. I guess they look similar to the fur coat he had on.
Yeah.
But this shit looked so grand, I wanted to be just like him. And the dog sat down. He was well trained. Chicks came and took his coat off. And the crowd is roaring for him. And Swiss is talking about me telling my story right now. But that's all right. See, I like to compete, so I'm trying to make my story sexier than his story.
Well, I'll compare.
Nah, but like I was saying, the
Yeah.
dude, when the girls came and took the coat off, and they took the dogs, and then he got into his show, I said, this got to be the most phenomenally coordinated shit I've ever seen in my life. I want to do that exact thing one day, and I'm going to try my hardest to get myself into a position where I can do that exact thing. And at the time, another thing that was so compelling to me is that it didn't matter how, like, they had the security at an extreme level for that event. It didn't matter though, because that hip hop shit was so powerful at the time. And you know, it was pre-internet and it was way less accessible. So, you know, hip hop artists were really superstars, over the top, super big. It looked like that exclusive elite group of people that were like really superheroes. And so you wanted them so much more than now, because now you could go on somebody's Twitter, at their name, and talk shit to them, no matter how big they are. Fuck you, you're corny today. And they can be the 7 times platinum artist looking at this disrespect every morning from a nondescript motherfucker that never had a platform before Twitter to talk shit. But now you can talk shit directly to me because of Twitter. So the accessibility was extremely different. So it made us want the artist that much more. And the point that I'm trying to make is the kids, they stampeded into this place in such an abundance that about a good 2,000 people got in for free. I wanted to be able to know that one day that I can create a situation where kids would stampede into my shit, not get hurt, but just create such a tirade because they that thirsty to see me, that when they came in and saw me, there couldn't be a sweeter reward than to just see that excitement on their face, because they were willing to risk getting in trouble to come see me, the same way I was willing to risk getting in trouble to see that dude. It was my experience from my first little rap concert. I think I was like 13 or some shit.